Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Game Plan Bates. The weekend is here. Yeah, so today we bring you today's predictions. We got a total of 10 matches and 5 short tips, guys. Yeah, so let's go. Let's check it out. First match, we got Aston Villa versus Arsenal. We expect goals in this match. Well, Aston Villa, after beating City, it's very hard, very hard to pick a winner here. No, we didn't expect Aston Villa to win in the previous match against City. So it's better to play goals here. The game is at the Villa Park. We don't know what's going to happen, but definitely both teams can score. Yeah. So here the tip is 2 or more goals to be scored in the match. The odd is 1.21, guys. This is the first match of the day. Going to the second tip, guys, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Here also, we know Liverpool are in a very good form. Sorry for the voice, guys. We know Liverpool are in a very good form, but it's always safe to play goals. So 2 or more goals to be scored in the match. The odd is 1.20. Guys. Third match, we got PSG versus Nantes. Here, well, PSG playing at home, we don't expect Nantes to be a big of a problem. We expect PSG to win. The odd is 1.23. Guys. Nothing much to say here. Porto versus Casapia. Here also, we don't expect Casapia to be a big of a problem for Porto. Yeah. Porto to win 1.23. A good odd if you're playing an accumulator. That's a good odd if you're playing an accumulator. Next match, Man United versus Bournemouth. So this game is tricky. Well, we normally would expect Man United to win, but they're struggling in form right now. Bournemouth, a very tough team to beat. Really. I think it's going to be a very hard game for Man United. So we looking at the odds and bringing a good odd to you guys. So definitely we know that Man United are not good defensively. Maguire, he's in a good form currently, but still they concede goals. So here we tip for Bournemouth to score a goal. Solanke, very threatening player. I think he's going to have a say in this match. Yeah, so the tip is Bournemouth to score a goal. The odd is 1.44, guys. It's a very nice odd. Next match, we got Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. Here also we played goals. 2 or more goals to be scored in the match. The odd is 1.31. We expect goals. Nottingham Forest are very good. Wolves are very good at home. Yeah. Well, let's see how the game plays out. Next match, Brighton against Burnley. Well, Burnley is scoring 5. I think. Yeah, they won 5-0. I think in their previous match, or in the game before. I don't recall, but they're good. But Brighton is a tough team. To beat. So. Well, we expect Brighton to win. The game is played at the Amex, the home ground of Brighton, so we don't expect Burnley to be that much of a problem, meaning that Brighton could win this game. Brighton could and can win this game. So we expect Brighton to win. The odd is 1.48, guys. Next match, Atalanta versus Milan. Yeah, so here also looking at the odds, we chose to go for Milan to score a goal. So it's a bit tricky sometimes to go for both teams to score because in the Serie A it's very hard. These big teams, they just sometimes they don't score, and sometimes they only score one goal, and going for 2 or more goals is not safe. We didn't see that to be safe. The odd is also not that playable, I can say. So Atalanta versus Milan, we expect Milan to score a goal. The odd is 1.35, guys. It's a good odd. It's achievable. We expect Milan to score anyways. Yeah. Next match, Dortmund versus Leipzig. Well, Dortmund is a very tricky team, guys. We have tipped Dortmund games before, in the previous week as well as the week before, and Dortmund really disappointed. They're really disappointed. Anyways, we expect Dortmund to score a goal here since they're playing at home, but also we expect Leipzig to score a goal as well. So going for both teams to score is more achievable, I think. Yeah. So both teams to score, Dortmund versus Leipzig. Next match is Betis versus Real Madrid. Yeah, 2 or more goals to be scored in the match. We could have said Real Madrid to win the match, but we didn't because they're playing away. It's highly probable that Real Madrid would win, but we have to. It's a bet, so we have to make it more safe. More safe to play. So we played goals here. 2 or more goals to be scored in the match. Yeah, guys, these are the 10 tips for today. So let's see the short tips, the 5 short tips for the day. They're filtered out from these 10 matches. So let's see. Yeah, so guys, these are the 5 short tips of the day. Just a refresher: Aston Villa versus Arsenal, 2 or more goals to be scored in the match. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace versus Liverpool, 2 or more goals to be scored in the match. Porto versus Casapia, Porto to win. Dortmund versus Leipzig, both teams to score. And Real Betis versus Real Madrid, 2 or more goals to be scored in the match, guys. These are the 5 short tips of the day. Guys. Yeah, good luck for those who are playing. Subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on tomorrow's tips as well. Subscribe to the channel, like if you think we're going to make it, comment if you have anything to say, share if you have a friend that plays the game. For those who are playing, good luck again. Subscribe to the channel. Goodbye, good luck, ciao.